Okay, this is a video for the SeeAudio YUME. It's a single dynamic 2 balanced armature. What is that? That's the Focal Utopia. It sounds as good as it looks, and it looks really, really good, but we're not here for that. That'll be another video. This is a $150 range Chi-Fi set by a company that makes a lot of sets, and a lot of them are much more expensive than 150 bucks. 150, 160. And actually they did quite well on this. Let me go ahead and get some visuals going. This is a close-up. Other pictures will be at the unboxing, I think, at the end of this video. You can see the larger BA here, and then the other one. You can see part of the dynamic driver right here. Moving along. There's the box. I guess they're trying to appeal to the same. There's a lot of companies in China that haven't quite reached the West yet, so it's not just Moondrop that is kind of using that way. This company is doing the same thing, I think probably for a while. This is the graph. I'll overlay this. I'll go very quickly. I think the mids, you can see the graph right after this. I think the mids are clearly better than the FH3. The treble as well. The stage, it's related to the treble, and also the mids and being clean. Resolution, because of the stage, the treble, the mids being, I think, superior to the FH3, they all actually sound better. And because of that, again, I think the tonality sounds more natural than the FH3. Value, FH3 is about $129, $130, which is about $20 to $30 cheaper than this set. So I would say value for the FH3. And bass, there's more impact to the FH3 than there is to the YUME. I believe I'm pronouncing it, but they're both single dynamic 2 balanced armatures. So the bass and value, and in all other respects, I think that the YUME is doing better. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is the graphs, one laid over the other. You can see the bass of the FH3 is much more over the bass of the YUME. That's not bad, and I like it, but it makes it a warmer, more relaxed overall replay. It's kind of tilting in this direction and going down, whereas the YUME is more traditional. I wouldn't do an overlay of like a Harman, but this lines up with that a little bit better than the FiiO FH3, and it's giving energy to a couple songs in particular that I'll go ahead and... So what is this area from 3 to, let's say 6-ish, being where it is here as opposed to where it is in the FH3? Where does that kind of show itself? I'm going to get reckless and challenge and see what Jimmy... This is the purple vinyl edition, this album. If you ever saw this cover, you thought, My Electric Ladyland doesn't look like that. Well, because this is the best one, and I got the best one. But I think it's called purple vinyl. And I don't know if Jimmy... I know he's got his own channel, and I heard that they're really strict, but this is an example of where it sounds more alive and realistic than on the FH3. And we are looking for right here. I'll put this in there where I listen with you. If that section, if we're coming out now, you hear my voice and you didn't for about 10-15 seconds, it's because it got blocked and there was nothing I could do about it. I'm going to run into some artist bite, but I'm not going to stop using music, so there's that. And just to challenge the gods, they're not the gods. Let's mess around with Metallica, because it's displaying the same thing, and that is realistic energy in guitar solos, electric guitars in general, that the FH3 is not really doing. So let's do that one too, and those will be my 2 audio samples for this video. That's a pre-trimmed sample. That's actually not the part that I wanted to, but that's the intro, which is more like an electric acoustic guitar. The solo that's later in the song, which is definitely electric guitar, sounds more realistic. And when I was listening to stuff, I thought that the vocals on Fleetwood Mac, Secondhand News, sounded a little bit more back on the FH3, but that was I couldn't tell if the graph was kind of influencing my perception, which happens to everybody. But the guitar sounding more kind of present, it's definitely there. And those two samples that I just played for you are great examples of that. It's a new company. Take this out of my ear. It's got a lot of stuff that seems to be more expensive that I'll probably be getting my hands on. This is a nice first introduction to the company because it's very nice tuning. It's not overly bassy. The mids aren't messed up. The treble's very pleasing. There's not a tremendous roll-off. Cymbals don't seem to be losing their energy. It's not really being dinged anywhere except for the fact that I'm not really familiar with the company. But I wasn't with Fearless either or with FiiO, so you got to find the new ones eventually. And this is a good first introduction. So this is the SeeAudio YUME. Sounds good to me. If you think that the FH3 is a little too bass, you're too relaxed, or you thought you were losing some details in the treble, this would be a viable option for you. Check it out. I imagine some other people should be getting this in their hands sometime down the road. Pay attention and see if some stuff lines up. I think it's got a little more energy and realism in the area that it is more prominent than the FH3 shows, and it seems to be more in line with my general listening preferences if we're going to go that route. So that's it. It's first Sci-Fi video of 2021. I've been kind of messing around with headphones a little bit, and god damn, that is beautiful. Look at that thing. And that's the clears. And if you're a Patreon, thanks for being patient. The Hi-Fi Man audio is going to be going to somebody. We're going to be doing a really fun event coming up. So that's it. I'm out. You guys take care. And now I'm out. And unboxing right after this. I'm out. Okay, this is the unboxing portion for the SeeAudio YUME. I believe that's what it is. In Japanese, Yume means dream. So I don't know what this is because this is a Chinese brand. But they're apparently going for the same crowd in optics as the Moondrop group. And in tuning, it's not quite the Harman. I graphed it. It's improvement on the FH3 and also the L3. It's actually really cool. Shells are very nice. They're very well made. Comes with literature. Comes with stickers. Little stickers. Dinko, I think is the character's name. Don't judge it. This is, a lot of companies do this kind of stuff. Two interesting things. One, let me get a close-up look at this. The quality looks quite nice. It is a flush 2-pin. It's got a metallic tip on. It's very easy to put tips on and off. They don't slide off because they've got a little edge. If you hear the wind out there, because it's like nearly a typhoon right now. Second good thing besides that being of nice build, also the 2-pin, it comes with what is, I think, a FiiO or FAAEL. It's a cable that I use on my Belon, and this would be, I think, the number 4. It looks exactly like the cable that I got. So this comes with that set. And the tuning is really good, and if you're watching this, I probably am putting this on the end of a review. So you've already seen what the graph looks like, and I've described how it sounds. I think the house is about to blow down. So that's what it looks like. It comes with the little stuff. I don't judge. I just want it to sound good and be of good build quality. Looking at it, it looks like it's quite sturdy by its design. I like that it's got the flush. I'm going to focus 2-pin. It's got a nice, not too gaudy cap. It's got a tip with a lip. It's got tuning that is very appealing for my library, and it's got a cable that I use on my Belon for a long time. A lot of people actually use that cable. So that's the unboxing. That's what you get. One more look at the cable. One more listen to the house before it blows down. There you go. And that's it. And that is the SeeAudio YUME. Japanese pronunciation would be Yume. I'm not sure. Yume, probably. And I'm out. Shows live on stage for hoes yelling my name to be precise, ripping